I need that money.
The third round of stimulus checks is expected to start going out as early as this weekend, but some people who are eligible to see the $1,400 payment may not actually get the money. That's because this bill passed with what's called budget reconciliation. It allowed Democrats to speed up the process and pass the bill with no Republican votes. But there were some major changes required. News 4 Jax reporter Eric Avanier joins us live to explain the cost and what it means to you. Eric.
Yes, well, unlike the first two stimulus bills that offered debt protection from debt collectors, this third bill does not. That means that $1,400 stimulus check that you may qualify for may still be up for garnishment if you owe a debt. Let's face it, we all either owe someone money or know someone experiencing hard times and are deep in debt, which is why this third round of stimulus checks are critical. But financial advisor Mike Ellis says qualifying to receive a $1,400 stimulus check doesn't mean you will actually see it.
Those private businesses and things that you might owe money to have the ability to garnish that amount when it hits your bank account.
To be clear, stimulus check garnishments only apply to people whose debts have gone into collections, and those collections only pertain to private businesses or credit card companies. The last two stimulus checks were protected from garnishments because lawmakers on both sides of the aisle passed stimulus bills without objections, which allowed for a debt protection policy to be in place. But in this third bill, Democrats wanted more relief money, and the only way to pass the bill with only 50 votes and no obstruction was to use what's called budget reconciliation.
But it also made it subject to certain things that can't be included, like a policy protection.
Around Jacksonville, people who are just learning about this loophole in the stimulus bill are not happy about it.
So I don't think that it's a fair way to, for the collections agencies to make money just because someone may have owed a debt. The debt may have been owed due to, loss of a job or a furlough.
I think the American people should have the choice of what to do with that money, right? If there are creditors, people that they owe, they should be able to make that decision on who to pay.
Ellis says if you have accounts that are in collections, the best thing to do right now is to call the collection agency in advance.
Let them know, hey, I'm in a need here. Please work with me so that you don't garnish what's deposited in my account.
Now, to be clear one more time, the stimulus check garnishments do not apply to people, and I repeat, do not apply to people who owe money to the government. Coming up at 11, we get answers for the 3 frequently asked questions about stimulus checks. Reporting live, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.
So, Eric, how would the garnishment process work?
So this is how it would work. Collection agencies would have a list of names of people who are very far behind on debts that they owe. And they would simply just pass that list off or send that list to the courts so that a judge was signed off on that. And once it's signed off, then they basically have access to your money. But again, they can only get the $1,400 that you would have gotten. They can't get a penny more.